Hello, everybody. How you doing tonight? Sorry that we're starting a lot later than we usually do, but I had a storm roll in and I couldn't do it because literally thunder was so loud that it was shaking the house. But how you doing tonight, folks? Hope you're all doing well. We're back for more Live Alive, and tonight we're going to be heading off to Edo Japan. Ugh. I've been super excited to get back into this because I had a blast playing through this last week, and I'm excited to see what the other timelines have, or the other eras have for us. Additional songs have been added to the jukebox. Additional entries have been added to the gameplay tips. Alright. So, if we're able to do 2 stories tonight, then Edo Japan and the Wild West will be the next because chronologically that makes the most sense. And then after that will be present day, then the near future, and then the distant future. But for now, Japan. It is an age of strife and bloodshed which threatens to consume an entire nation. In the shadows cast by the flames of chaos, a shinobi is given a mission of paramount importance. Into a castle filled with deadly traps and wary enemies he must venture, that he might free a prisoner of singular talents. Yet will the shinobi carry his task with a merciful heart, or will he put his every enemy to the sword? Oh, so I guess maybe this one's discouraging you from fighting and actually more focused on being passive in it. Because when I first played through this in the demo, I just basically went after whatever enemy crossed my path. Then again, I did get my ass kicked for the most part. Because I honestly thought that the combat was going to be more Octopath and not like the battlefield that they have in this. Did win a prize.
Waiting long enough.
Oops.
Speak.
I am pleased to report that, after a struggle, we finally managed to capture our quarry.
So, he's mine at last.
I've added the finishing touches to my puppet too, my lord. All that remains is to peel back the man's skin and replace his internal components. We shall begin work tomorrow, at dawn.
Very good.
Allow me to attend to his soul, my lord. For I do miss the taste of sweet, noble essence.
Could you get a few more S's into that?
Soon. Soon the fires of war shall rage across Japan once more. And all will be mine!
My lord.
A little late, aren't we?
I am ready to depart.
Are you now? And what would become of the Emma Shinobi were you to fall? Oh? No, I will not allow it. Indeed, I would sooner go myself than send you.
My lord.
Perhaps there is another, then, who might be up to the task.
But, my lord.
Welcome to Japan. Yep.
Surely
Hi, Mr. B.
there
How's
is
it
no
going?
other shinobi capable of carrying out such a difficult mission. Unless... Yes. There is another who may suffice. His training is incomplete, yet he shows great promise.
Uh-huh. And his name?
My lord, the youth is called.
What should we name him? I got it. Oh man, I can still hear thunder. I thought it would fully pass by now. Gazumakiryu. I was also going to go with Majima,
As
but
you
it's funnier
recall.
just to stick with Kiryu. Gazumakiryu, as you recall.
Ah, yes. That one I know. Go and fetch him then.
There is no need, for he has shadowed me from the first.
Impressive. Now
I was half expecting like a sound.
yours is a secret mission of the greatest import. Are you familiar with the details?
No, I am not. I would hear them again.
I would hear them again.
The Ode. You know the clan, I'm sure. They are but one of many seeking to turn these troubled times to their advantage and overthrow the Tokugawa shogunate. Such is Lord Odeyo's ambition.
I don't know if this is actually based off a real person. The only one I could think of is like Oda Nobunaga, and I think this is Tokugawa. That was past that time, right?
Your mission.
My Japanese history is a little
infiltrate
rusty.
Castle and rescue a man who's been held captive there. How you achieve this is up to you. You may traverse the halls, a silent shadow, or paint them red with all their blood. However, failure is not an option. Have I made myself clear?
Or do I need to impress you once more, or impress upon you once more the details? No, I'm good.
Yes, my lord.
Then go, young shinobi.
Wait!
Gazumakiryu.
Before you leave, I will share with you my secret technique.
Gazumakiryu, learn the technique Shadow Self.
Should you find yourself beset by enemies, it will serve you well.
Press Y and we'll
For
serve
with
you well.
it, you can melt into the shadows and become invisible. We haven't a moment to lose. You must master the skill during your mission. I've no doubt you will. You always were a fast learner. Good luck.
I don't know. Kiryu never was a fast learner for anything.
You bear a heavy burden, young shinobi. The fate of the Ember, nay, the fate of all Japan, shall be shaped by your deeds tonight.
Well, no pressure or anything.
They would call it the Bakumatsu. A time when feudal factions fought against the forces of modernity, when men of politics and ambition wrestled for power. While men of subtle talents worked in shadow to shape events, their accomplishments unwritten. The ones known as shinobi.
Honestly, if you change his hair from purple to red, I could get a bit of a Strider vibe from this guy.
This is the tale of the greatest of the Ember. Who, like all, must walk a knife edge. Between life and death.
Oh man, it killed the title. I still can't get over how pretty this game is. Like, holy crap, this game is so pretty to look at. When in doubt, consider the Oda Castle map. Kazuma Kiryu carries with him a rough sketch of Oda Castle and various buildings. Press minus to view the sketch and confirm the present location. Oops. Slip past the guards or confront them? Kazuma Kiryu can execute the shadowed stealth technique while infiltrating Ode Castle. By holding Y, he can hide himself and any allies from wandering enemies until the danger is past. Alright, come on, I need you guys to go a little bit more forward. Come on. How'd you get here? Uh-oh. I didn't want to fight you guys, but I have no choice. Alright, so Shadow Slash, Firefly's Wake, and Crossflare. Trying to do no kill one? Well, not anymore, I'm not. I'm gonna try and get into the least amount of fights as possible.
Be at peace.
Oh, too late. They're already dead. Okay, that's the only time I'm gonna get into a fight. Lives taken 2. Wrong button. If only those two had just gotten out of my way, I would have been able to get past this no problem. They died of their own stupidity. And also because I forgot to hit the button.
Now then, let's go over the hourly passwords once more. Mountain!
River. Potato.
Potato! You are a very British Japanese person. Is that...
Imposter! Take him away!
Is that Shulk's voice actor? Because it sounds like Shulk.
This method allows us to tell friend from foe with ease. Right. Back to your posts. And if you hear the bell, you know what to do.
Sir.
Passwords. Hayate said there were 2, River and Origin, I think. Oda clan used password systems as a defense against infiltration by spies and shinobi. When confronted by a guard, you will be set to either River or Origin to avoid combat. Every time you hear the bell ring, the password will change, so pay attention and make sure you do not say the wrong one. Nope. Can I listen in on this? Nope. And I'm just gonna go on right by him. Actually, I think better yet, I should probably go down. Never mind. Just getting lucky. Oh wow, he is determined. Ooh. And it's locked. And I don't have a key. Well, so much for guards just asking you what the password is. Ah, here we go. And like the wind, I'm gone. And I'm also stuck. Keep down or to find us.
I will not be fooled.
Eek! Look, I've been rumbled. Nah. I'm not gonna attack a merchant for no reason. Halt! Give the password. Mountain. Potato.
River.
Very well. The samurai around here know that I'm a spy infiltrating, but it seems like these guards are just too stupid that they were like, oh, there must be one of ours. And I could just run right into this. Great. Never mind, I'm gone. Okay, I'm gonna need you to go a little bit more to the left. A little bit more. Little bit more. To the left. The left. The left. The left. No, more. Left.
There's the bell.
Means the password's changed, should be origin now. No, please! I'm not gonna attack the merchants. Although I did see a ninja just do one of those wall things. I'm gonna go follow him. I'll go first. Just wait here. Hmm? I've not seen you before. Mountain. Origin. You must be a new recruit in that case. Your assignment is now to guard the attic. If you spot anyone suspicious, inform me immediately. That is all.
We did it, Papa!
Shh. Keep your voice down. Aye, you're right. Now comes the hard part.
Oop.
I know,
Finger slipped.
Papa. 1,000 ryo. That's all we need to steal for the Watanabe clan.
To restore us to our former glory. And share with the townsfolk, too. They'll surely honor us as gallant rogues.
Then let's hurry, Papa.
Wait. We must proceed with caution. This attic may be riddled with traps.
Like Temo over there in the corner.
Just leave it to me.
Papa?
And he's probably gonna die.
Huh?
careful.
Of course.
Do, 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 do.
Wait. Someone's skulking about the attic.
This rat won't be caught so easily.
Ooh!
Well done, Papa.
What now, samurai?
Don't just... you idiot.
Found you.
Papa?
That's why you don't gloat so early and you keep moving. You would think for a thief you would, you know to not, like, stay in one place for too long. And it's empty. Hey, Moon. A Coben, and it's empty. Alright, you do have some equipment. Let's see, Shinobi Wrist Guard. I got the chainmail, so might as well have that. And that's it. I guess the... What's the Coben that I got? Kiedum, money's the equalizer men indeed, with no oh, it's just money. Stop. You'll give me the password or else. Mountain. Or it... Wait, no, I nearly forgot the time. River. Good, you remembered. Alright, what do we got here?
And what have we here? Oh, I rather think this would be wasted on me.
Not at all, not at all. My lord is much too modest. One might even say the gods themselves fashioned it for you alone.
I'm gonna guess it's probably a sword.
Well, if it is not to your liking, I've something else to offer. The item of which we spoke before.
Well, do I recall it? You indulge me too much, you old rascal.
And you flatter me, for mine own appetites pale in comparison to my lord's.
Alright, what do we got up here? Got a shinobi, another shinobi. It's done. None will find the key. Indeed. Who would think to look for the storehouse key inside the storehouse itself? You fools. You have given me all the info I need. Oh no. Tamo's here. Just gonna sides. There we go. Slice of Castella cake. Mouse. What do we got down here?
Wonderful, wonderful!
Oh, my lord!
Lucky SOB. A pair of Sujin Tabe. AKA I got shoes. More defense. Give me. Fitted socks imbued with the blessings of the god of water. Alright, what do we got down here? I'm gonna guess this. Yep. I'm just gonna go back in here. I want to see what's through that little crawl space. Squeak, squeak. Huh? You are no match for a Shinobi Edo clan. No, you're supposed to tell me the password. I'm gonna run out of smoke bombs at this point. Oop, here we go.
Make ready!
What?
Ninja the first! Ninja the second? Ninja the third? Ninja the fourth?
Why was he so unsure about that one?
Together, we are... Hey! You skipped a step! Ahem. Right, then, together,
Can
we
we try this again?
Go Ninja!
Oh, God. I'm not playing Go Ninja Go. Overpowering enemies. In some battles, groups of enemies may be led by a leader. By defeating a single foe, you can overpower the remaining ones and force them to retreat. And I can't flee from this fight. Uh-oh. Ooh, okay. Didn't think he had a move that could reach that far. And I'm dead. Cool. It makes sense that I have little to no defense. I'm a ninja after all.
My lord.
What? Our young shinobi killed. A pity. Perhaps I misjudged his potential. Alas,
Mission failed. Oops. I was just trying to find a path to the leader. I didn't play Go Ninja Go, that's why I died. You're right. If it wasn't for the fact that the copyright gods would strike me down in a second, I would have definitely played some Go Ninja Go.
Ninja the first! Ninja the second? Ninja the third? Ninja the fourth?
Ninja the fourth? Well, it's an exclamation point. It should be a question mark at that point of how unsure he was that he was the fourth one.
Together, we are... Hey! You skipped a step! Ahem. Right, then, together, we are... Go Ninja!
Okay, let's see if I can figure out a way to just move past these guys. And I can't. Nice, resilient, resilient. I would have no choice, I gotta take him out. Ooh. Man, maybe I shouldn't go in here because these guys, they hurt. Maybe I need to, like, find shurikens for myself because I can't reach the leader in time. Okay, we're gonna leave. We'll come back for that treasure later. Ah, a mouse. Temo, no! Alright, where are you taking me? Not gonna lie, feels a little awkward to do this. Ooh. Ooh, a hidden passage. Sounded like guards were coming, or I stepped on a switch or something. That's a big koi fish. Alright, let's see. Cut enemies, single swift stroke, wound and disorient surrounding enemies with a blinding slash. Let's go for this and disorient them. Gorp. Ooh. Okay. Good to know. Most anything can kick my ass, even a fish. I feel like this definitely is going to be a long chapter, that's for sure. After Happy Fun Unga Bunga Time and Overpowered Master Shifu, this definitely feels like it was supposed to be like a more late game level. Or like one of the more challenging eras to go through. Probably should do my best to avoid the tubes up there. So we're just gonna avoid the fish. Just make a way over here.
There's the bell.
Alright, password's origin now. It's locked. See ya. It's a good thing the enemies don't chase you through the doors.
Oh, there he is! The man I've been waiting for!
Okay, apparently they captured a Scottish person.
Oh, you've come to rescue me, haven't you? Well then, what are you waiting for?
It's locked. I can't do anything about it. Oops. And that's just a merchant. Okay, so I'm right here, and I need to find a way to get to the storeroom. Oop, wait, hold on. Just gonna... Oh, Katetsu. I already have one, right? No. This is actually much better. I'll take it. Opening castle keep gates. No. Oh boy. What the? I'm sorry, what? Ooh, some shurikens. Caught you. I was able to escape because she never saw me. Shrimp rice ball, another Koban. Okay, let's see. Still got the simple stuff. No other equipment, so I guess whatever that sword I got is probably for like a partner I'm gonna get. Oh, there he goes. No, you fool! I feel like this would be a level that Tamo would hate, just because it seems like it's just torturous to mice. Fujin Scroll, which is a battle item. And I'm guessing that reverses everything. Yep. I just got nervous for a second. It's like, you're not taking me the right way, are you?
There's the bell.
Alright, password's river now. Need to find a switch to make that go up to get that treasure. And I'm gonna bet you anything, it's that switch right there. Alright, well, now I can get that treasure chest, but if I go up there, I think I might be stuck. Hook and rope set.
I could tie a rope here to create a...
Ah, I see. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna use it. I feel like that would be important. They wouldn't just give it to you and expect you to use it almost immediately. There's gotta be more to this. Okay, there's a switch up there I can pull. Another hook and rope. this case, maybe I should use the hook and rope set.
I could tie a rope here.
And that just opens up a way back to where I came from. Alright, I want to check something real quick before we head back down. And that is... Is there anything down here? Looks like it. Squeak. Slice of cake. There's a storehouse key. Oh, I see. So that was just... I just took a very roundabout way to get to where the key was. Well, in that case, let's just head back down the ladder then. Probably was also important to get those ropes and hooks as well. Well, rope and hook at this point, because I already used my first one. Okay. I think I came in through there, so let's go up here. Aha. Ooh, but do I want to? I indeed do. Ah, finally, a passive item. Or not.
There's the bell.
Alright, origin now. Go, go, go. Some shurikens. I don't even know what is supposed to be going on with those. Ah, finally. Decent armor. That I already have. Well, thanks for nothing. What's through here? Oh my, he's getting changed. Gosh, he's so handsome. Hey, can a girl enjoy her eye candy in peace? Hello. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna take this hook and rope set. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Nope. Wrong one. Nope. Okay, it has to be the middle one then. Nope, they're all traps. Come on, turn away, turn away. Nope, not that way. Not that way. Come on, go to the right. The right. The right. The lid. 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 Screw it. Literally how? See me, do you? Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, okay. The candles are attacking as well? What? I'm so confused. Guzmakiryu, not the brightest ninja. Ugh. Okay, it threw me all the way back here, not that far. Okay, so don't attack the candles, got it. Nope, this way. Alright, he's pretty resilient against most things. Jesus! Well, I really am the worst ninja. Yeah, it's definitely a yokai moon. It kicked my ass, too. Hell, candles kick my ass in this game. I feel like I should get in the fight so I can level up and, like, be able to do more damage, but at the same time, it's like, it has a thing where it's like, do you want to go and kill everybody in sight, or do you want to do this passively? I'm going to try and do it passively, because I guess it might affect his ending. The logs! What? Oh, it's this asshole. Invoke the blessings of Emma and strike fear into enemies with a raging inferno. Toss blade stars that strike their intended target. Harness the power of the wind divinity to conjure violent tempest. Throw a barrage of massive blades at enemies. I learned water spout. Wield shinobi water arts to call forth the geyser of water to drown enemies and flood the ground beneath them. No, not that one. Well, apparently, that's a yokai called a cogsman, and he's controlling the wooden, like, planks. Don't, please! I wasn't intending to. I'm not going to. An intruder? Mountain. Origin? That will do. Phew. And a Koban. I want a Shinobi bird line. Okay, yeah, this was where I fought the cog guy. So, we'll want to go this way then.
There's the bell.
And now it's back to river. Ooh, that was close. Yep. What is the meaning of this? An intruder? I'll deal with you myself for Lord Odin. Oh god. This is one fight I definitely can't win. Now we run. Okay, I guess we'll just go out this way. Need to figure out a way to get to that treasure. And I'm gonna guess that is a ninja guarding it. Ode, no may enter the keep. Leave it like I was. Jeez, I was just on my way out. I need to be so pushy. Some money. A top knot. Finally. Headgear. The unmistakable proof of a true warrior's conviction. Scroll. Oop. A ghost. Aw, he's adorable.
The waters I command. Be at peace.
I kind of feel bad for killing him.
I
Or,
take what
well,
is given.
double
Nothing
killing
else.
him. So it looks like the only proper way to level up as our ninja is to fight yokai and ghosts. And water spout kills these guys in one hit, so I might as well just take out these guys and talk to the person over there.
Be at peace.
I really don't want to hurt these guys. They're adorable looking.
Be at peace. I take what is given. Nothing else.
Alright, learn Poison Mist. Oh, you're a fight as well. Well, okay then. I can't do it. I have to kill you. Alright, let's see. Wield Shinobi Fire Arts and bathe surrounding enemies in flame. We'll just attack her.
The waters I command.
Oh, I get it. I think she's supposed to be a yokai as well. Jeez. Anything else you want to do to me, King?
This will do.
Alright, let's see. Fujin. I guess I could try the Fujin scroll. Of course, it would result in me hitting the candle. I don't want to do that. Okay, I'll use the shurikens instead. That did absolutely nothing. Okay, if I move up one. Really? You can still hit that? Ah, the hell with it. Alright, took out the candle at least. And her as well.
Be at peace.
So nothing but yokai in here. And all that was just for fights for experience. Alright. I think I might have just gone right back to where I first came here. Yep. Okay, so nothing of value here. What about you? I think if I speak to any of them, they're just gonna attack me. Oh, wait, no. I'm gonna guess, yeah, that's just to the attic. River. Well spoken.
Oh, I couldn't bear another spin.
If it's a spin you want,
It's a spin you want.
Round and round I go.
What fun it is to spin and spin and spin! Fancy a spin, young man?
very well, spin away.
Very well. Spin away.
Round and round and round and round.
What fun it is!
Hmm.
Oh,
Reveal yourself.
No more spins. Reveal yourself.
a lucky guess, I'll wager.
Alright, well, you two have fun.
There's the bell.
Okay, so... what is there to do? So we're in the main grounds, and we need to get to the dungeon. But we also need to find the dungeon key. Storehouse key, and that's the only hook and rope and a Kobe. And we already unlocked the storehouse that just had all those yokai in it. I guess we never really did explore down here proper. And now I can't because I can't go down a tree.
Very well.
Alright, I guess the only way in there is back through the secret passage. Also, there's more yokai I could fight. Might as well grind off these guys a little bit.
The waters I command.
Get some levels.
Be at peace. I take what is given, nothing else.
Finally, got Shuriken Barrage. Now I can finally attack enemies at a distance. Maybe I should go fight those ninjas up in the attic then. Honestly, kind of feel bad for these guys, but they look like they're having a good time. Alright, one more ghost and that should give us another level. Oh, and you decide to come right to me. How thoughtful of you.
The waters I command. I take what is given.
There we
Nothing
go.
else.
Phantom Butterflies. Looks like it's a wind type ability. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to take the long way to get back into the castle proper. Which is easy enough. Like, all I have to do is just go through that one guy's room and I can just go up. Nope, wrong one. Let's go through here, go back here, and then go up here. Okay, I do want to know, does attacking a shinobi and killing them count as taking a life? I mean, it kind of answers the question, but still. Yep. Alright. That counts as actually taking a life. Now do I actually want to fight the ninjas in that one place again? Because I don't know if I actually do have a limit of how many people I kill. Nah. I think it's just for treasure. Where we need to go is actually into the main palace, so... we'll just make our way back there and then just follow the gold marker. Squeak. There was that cat yokai we could try to fight again.
There's the bell.
Alright, Passwords River. Alright, so where do you want me to go, game? So we need to go to the back middle, so right here I'm thinking? No, that's to that ninja. Down here. I need to get over there. I would love to know how I'm supposed to get that treasure chest right there. Aha! That's how. It's just a scroll. I'ma get you. I'ma get you. I'ma get you. All right, I'm done. All right, back further this way. And then down here. I think that just leads back to the dungeon, which, yeah, I know that's where we're supposed to go to free the prisoner. Just didn't know if I had the keys or anything.
Well then.
It won't fit.
Maybe I need to kill this guy? Because it looks like the flag is following him. Let's see. Yeah, the flag's following him. I guess I have no choice but to kill him. Alright. I'm sorry, you were just at the wrong place at the wrong time. Whatever happens next is not my fault.
Oh, well then. Oh, freedom! Almost just escaped this castle yet.
Yeah.
It's a pity that I can't say the same for you.
Oh, God. Really? It was a trap as well. It's not my fault. He attacked me first. You all saw it. What did we learn? Not to free lock prisoners. Which is why I'm gonna do it again.
Good sir, could you spare some food? I've not eaten for days.
Take this.
Here. Have a rice ball.
Thank you, good sir. Delicious. Truly delectable, I must say. Might
You're gonna
you be
betray
so
me,
kind
aren't
as
you?
to spare some more?
Take this.
One more.
Thank you. Might you be...
I think not. You've had enough to eat, sir.
I think not.
No fooling you, is there?
Can't believe I almost let you eat me out of house and home.
Be at peace.
Yeah, the shuriken seem like they're the go-to weapon to use against living guys and not yokai. Okay, just because I have to know. This is probably gonna be a fight, but still. Oh my, are you a shinobi? How delightful! Of course. Look at this pose this dude's doing, just like he's about ready to just throw hands with me. I don't think so, buddy. I'm out of here. Here I am, ready to set you free from prison and decide you to just pick a fight with me, huh? So that was a complete and total waste of my time, and I killed 6 people total for nothing. Probably should have guessed it would be him. Shut up. Shut up. All of you, shut up. At least we get to see these goofy looking guys again.
Be at peace.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to get to standard level now because experience is getting a lot more cumbersome.
The waters I command. Be at peace.
I'm gonna guess you're all just ghosts, aren't you? Alright, fine. Easy experience.
Be at peace.
Alright, one more yokai and that should be enough for a level up. Also, I want to see what these guys' resilience is again. Because one sort of caught me off guard. So, weakness is water and plutonium? What's that one supposed to be?
The waters I command.
There we
I
go.
take what is given, nothing else.
Dust Veil. And just for good measure. Uh-oh.
Oh, holy God, boundless in your mercy, I implore you.
Oh, it's this thing again. What are you?
Now, just where do you think you're going?
You know, I was gonna go hit up the geishas. What do you think?
Your place is here. This I know. I know too why you've come, whom you seek. Alas, your fate is to fail. And why, you ask?
Because a wicked shinobi such as you will never triumph over the righteous blessed!
You know what? I am no match.
I am no match. A wise choice. Your soul shall make a fine addition to this prison of the eternal damned.
Oh, that's just it.
Now, do something.
Nah, I'm gonna cut you down.
I'll cut you down all the same. Willful child. I had hoped your mind might be as sharp as your blade. But it's clear you're more a fool than I first saw. Very well. Then I, Amakusashiro, shall deliver you from this mortal realm unto God's grace. You will repent.
Alright, what do we got against this guy? So he's resilient against earth, water, and fire, but no weakness. It's a good thing I've got wind.
Foolish!
Actually did a lot of damage to him. Let's do it again.
Trust in the phantasm.
Ooh, he's close.
This childish defiance cannot continue.
Ooh. Alright, finish him off.
Am I dying?
Yes, you are. What'd you think was gonna happen? Don't you know? I have the power of butterflies.
This cannot be. I am beyond death. I cannot be beaten. It's impossible. Inconceivable. Oh God.
Ah, cool, a bell.
I say, that was rather unkind. If I'm to be a prisoner, you could at least afford me a little shut-eye. Oh well, never mind. I'm absolutely famished. Could you perchance spare some food? I could murder a whole Castella cake if you've got one. Anything will do, of course. Beggars can't be choosers. Wait, I've not seen your face before. Are you a new recruit?
Indeed I am,
Indeed
sir.
I am.
A bold-faced lie. You're no O'Day man. You've no stench of treachery about you. In which case, you must be the shinobi sent to rescue me. You've done well. I've had just about enough of this castle. Lead the way, my friend, and I shall follow closely behind.
Alright, well, we got the prisoner. Alright, legendary blade that's been passed down from father to son for countless generations. Does a lot of damage. Might as well give him something. Of course, I'm gonna have the Saint spell. You can have the chainmail. Speed goes down only slightly. But defense only goes up by 1. You know what? Let's give him the tabby.
I have yet to thank my host for his hospitality. I would be obliged if you would accompany me to see him before we leave.
Let's explore the castle keep. That's where we should find Lord O'Day. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna go back in a big circle to get to the 6th floor. Actually, you know what? Why not, since we're already here? Let's go see if we can fight that cat yokai again. That is not what a yokai is. I actually forgot what a yokai was. Ah! Great. I can't do anything because they're blocking the door. Alright, well, in that case... Okay, I need you guys to go away. There we go. How was I supposed to get back there again? Nope. Here? There we go. You're a ninja. Oop, hold on. Hello? Where does this take me? Oh, wait. I think I know where I am.
There's the bell.
Alright, password's river. Ah, there's the cat.
Trust in the phantasm.
Okay, it's gonna be really hard to hit the cat. Alright, Wolf Fang, Warning Shot, North Star. That did absolutely nothing to him.
Foolish mistake. Here. I'm in your debt.
Okay, I wonder... It is a cat after all, so maybe, just maybe, this will do something. Yes! I was right.
Got your back. I will return the favor. The waters I command.
I mean, if he wants to be dumb and just keep attacking.
Maybe this.
I'll just keep hitting with the water spout, and I guess I'll just use our other guy to heal Kiryu. Stupid oil. There we go. Finally got him. That was not worth it one bit. I mean, I guess it was worth it for, like, I don't know. I think it's river. I guess it was just, like, good if, like, you found it early and you had water spout. Nope. Hello.
There he is!
It's an old man.
In league with the enemy, are you? Surround him! One, 2, 3, 4. I shall become an Oni and slay all who stand before me.
Okay, I wasn't standing before you. And I can't run from this fight, of course. I like how he presents himself as a samurai, but gun.
What now?
There. Be at peace.
But that was... I couldn't do anything about it. Hello?
I have it.
Oh, you do? Cool. What is it that you have? A tiger!
I never miss.
This chapter's weird.
You brought this on yourself. What now?
Oof. Oh, don't you dare put me to sleep.
No man is a juggernaut. Stay in the fight. I must. I have you.
Ah, I was hoping that'd be enough. He really does not like him.
Forgive me. I never miss.
I couldn't keep him tied up.
Listen, I didn't want to kill him. He forced my hand. I had no choice. Nope.
You barge into my personal chambers, knowing full well that I am a princess?
Hardly. We had no idea you'd be here. But since you are, and have seen us, we cannot allow you to live.
Someone! Help me! Please!
I'm gonna guess because of all the pink mist around here, this is gonna be the second of those 3 that introduced themselves at the start of the era.
Who are you?
I am no one. I'm just passing through. And I have no choice but to fight. Alright, they're weak against blunt force attacks, but you know what? I want to see what Dust Veil is.
The things we do.
Even sand will suffice.
Alright, you're the first to die. And we'll go for the one on the top right.
No rest.
And finish him off.
You do well to avoid this. A shame it came to this.
Lives taken 12.
They nearly killed me. How can I ever repay you? So strong and brave. Might you deign to be my betrothed?
You must be joking.
You must be joking.
You refuse? Am I not to your liking?
On second thoughts...
I'll not hear another word of this.
I see.
Farewell. Appear to be stuck and cannot slide open.
So
Alright, guess we... Well, she's not gonna let us leave.
you're still here. Has your heart swelled with...
More or less.
What is the meaning of this?
Alright, let's see. Not resilient to anything, so let's hit her with the water spout.
The waters I command.
Ooh, very weak against it.
Maybe this.
I knew it. She has a knife.
Be at peace.
Oh, come on. That shouldn't count. She clearly was up to something. Does it really count it if they're literally trying to get me killed? Actually, before I do that, let's see what's over here. Alright, that leads up to an attic. I guess we'll see where this takes me. That's that's a lot of enemies. I'm pretty sure all these are fights. Yep. Icon of flame.
The ones I command.
Okay, good to know.
Heads up!
No? Okay, I guess now they're gonna take damage.
Well, that's not good at all. No man is a juggernaut.
Oh, so I just attack it normally. Good lord.
Stay in the fight. I must. Here. You saved me, friend. If I must.
Okay. Alright, that's just the bell.
I could tie a rope.
So, yeah, if we didn't have a hook and rope, we'd have to go through... I don't even know what those are up there, but also these icons. But we can just go right past all of them. I am curious to see where this takes me. Oh, it just takes me here. And where does down here take me? Takes me to this. Please tell me there's like goodies up here. Squeak. I see. Oh, there is treasure over there, but I had to get past all those guys. Also, these poor mice, I swear. Oh, wait, I've been here before. Alright, so let's just go back the way we came then, and just head to the checkpoint, or the waypoint, I should say. I like how he just has all this junk just stored up in the attic.
Why, hello there. My. You're quite a ways from home, aren't you?
We'll take a break as soon as we get past this part, okay, Moon?
Tired after such a long journey.
Yeah, you know what, you're right. We probably should take a break.
Won't you stop and have a cup of tea with me? Come now, come now. Have a seat on that cushion there and relax. Wait. There's no need to hurry off. Your tea will be ready in but a moment. Well. Looks like there's no fooling you, is there?
No.
So right threw me in my little trap, didn't you?
It's
Yes.
not the first time that I got trapped by sitting on a cushion.
There. I've gone and disabled it. You may rest easy in the knowledge you will not fall to your doom. Go on, sit yourself down. What's
Nah.
the matter? Don't you trust me?
You do seem rather trustworthy. No.
Not one bit.
My. There really is no fooling you, is there? You've well and truly seen through my rules. So it goes. Anyway, your tea's ready. Do tell me, though, and be honest. Have you enjoyed playing with my many puppets and contraptions? They're not all traps, you know. Take this beautifully crafted body of mine, for instance. A work to rival God's own, if I do say so myself!
That voice sounds familiar. Who is that? Well, first things first, probably should take care of these guys. What is the most I could take out? I could take out... Yeah, let's focus on these ones. Hey, there's another one taken out. Go! Attack butterflies! Nope, I didn't mean to attack him.
have no idea what brilliant plans I have in store for you.
Oh my god, that voice, that sounds so familiar. Who is that?
I think we're due for a short break.
It's gonna drive me insane now. I need to look this up. Because it sounds like who I think it is. Hold on, give me a second. No, it's not him. Damn it.
No man is a juggernaut.
It's been a while since I've had to rack my brain like this.
Oh, jeez, I'm about to die. Alright, that's him with a warning shot.
Maybe
That's a hurts, don't it?
this will do.
Behold the power of a generator! I dare say you've inspired me.
Alright, just him with a shuriken barrage.
Buggers believe
Be at peace.
Dear God! My cogs won't stop spinning!
Damn it, I need to figure out whose voice is, because it sounds familiar. It's not who I thought it was. Ah, just got flashbanged. Alright, well, that's two of those, three, like, general characters down. At least I think it is. I think the woman... we didn't get the person killed tally mark, so... I don't think the woman who was trying to, aphrodisiac us was one of them. Uh-oh. It's time for the basket heads.
I never miss.
He shoots, he scores!
Oh, Uncle Bamf, thank you so much for the follow. Gun.
There. Be at peace.
Hey, there we go. Level 9. I enough found you recommendations on YouTube, so you had a Twitch and lurked out to see you streaming. Oh. Well, that's cool. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good time. We are just going to take a break now because we have just hit the 2-hour mark, and I realized that I'm about an hour late into taking a break. So when we get back, we'll jump into some more Live Alive, and hopefully we'll be able to finish up this era. See you in a bit. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about the wait, but let's get back into the game, shall we? Ah, and just right before the final encounter, I'm guessing. It's him! You face the 8 Blades, Lord Ode's personal guard. Take but one more step and you will die before your second. So we just stand still then? Ooh, I think I know what this is. Yep, it's this move.
Now comes the Phoenix.
Ooh, wow, one-shotted everybody. Holy hell. "24 lives taken. And soon to be 25.
Though we are enemies, I must applaud your tenacity. Indeed, you are the first to have made it this far.
Why is this guy speaking ASMR?
In doing so, you have helped me unmask many cowards in my ranks, for which I am grateful. But now our game of cat and mouse must come to an end. I've the perfect opponent to put your skills to the ultimate test.
Me.
I call upon the spirit of none other than Miyamoto Musashi!
Ghost.
You will die by the hand of the greatest swordsman the world has ever known!
As I run like a coward.
You must defeat me if you wish to proceed.
Or we could just tear the wall scroll down.
A shinobi. Long did I hope to cross blades with a worthy opponent once more. Mayhap your death will free me from my bondage.
Oh, I'm sure he's not that bad. Oh, God! Okay, so resistant against piercing, slashing, fire, water, wind, and rock. He's not really weak against anything. Actually, probably should have adjusted myself.
My swordsmanship is second to none.
Okay, but how is it good against a gun?
I come for you.
Yeah, you might be a master swordsman and all, but I've got a gun.
Maybe this. I never miss.
I never miss. Misses like 5 different times. This is honestly kind of sad, not gonna lie.
You do well to avoid this.
Wow, he did not get a single attack off on us. So much for a master swordsman.
It was a mighty duel.
We literally walked out of that unscathed.
A hard-earned reward.
Hey, prisoner leveled up.
Impressive.
What is this gun that you use? And can it shoot ghost bullets?
Never had I known defeat until now. Shinobi of the Enma, I will remember your name.
Alright, let's go. Uh-oh, something's brewing outside.
Such suffering.
Okay, so the poison, or the woman who was trying to flirt with us wasn't, the third one.
Such pain.
Oh wait, I know you. I kicked your ass earlier.
You've cleft my heart in twain. What did I ever do to deserve this? Why is it forbidden for a princess to love a shinobi?
Oh, wait, no, maybe this actually is the girl who was trying to hit on us that we just killed easily.
Don't be fooled. She's no princess. Lord Ode fathered no daughters.
An astute observation from the man Lord Ode ranks so highly. Fools! I do not take rejection kindly. You'll be begging for forgiveness when I finish with you!
Wow, sounds like an ex. Okay, weak against water and wind. Pretty easy to handle. Let's see what Wind Slash is. I don't think I ever used this move. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Okay, but how about this gun?
You do well to avoid this.
Come hither.
What now?
Ah, you fool.
What have you done to me?
Be at peace.
I killed you. We got no experience from that. Come on, game.
Lord Ode!
I don't think that princess was ever human.
Really? What would have given you that idea? He's just like, does that count as taking a life? Nah. A very nice looking but pointless area.
Please wait.
Uh,
I wanted to repay you for helping me earlier.
wait, who are you?
Please accept this gift.
I think not.
think not.
Someone's too sharp for their own good.
That's what I thought. I never helped anybody earlier. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to go kill your lord. Bye! I know I tried to kill you earlier, but I gotta go now.
You again. That you continue to trouble me can only mean one thing.
I'm fucked.
You must have defeated the great Musashi. Filthy rats, creeping about my castle uninvited. It seems I'll have to deal with you myself. Do not underestimate me, for I, Lord Odeio, will not be brought low by vermin like you!
Yeah, we'll see about that. Oh, of course he's got a gun. Alright. Doesn't look like he's got any resiliences, so let's just hit him with Wind Slash.
How long will you keep up? You're too spirited for your own good!
Wow, really? Is this all you're gonna do? Because if that's the case, this is kind of pathetic. I mean, it makes sense for him, but still.
Nothing less from the ones who bested Musashi.
Which is why I'm gonna get closer with the one with a sword, even though I have a gun.
No. Not allow it. You amuse me. This small chamber ill suits our struggle. Wouldn't you agree? To the roof, then, where we may face one another beneath a starlit sky. I'll be waiting.
See ya. Inside, outside, doesn't matter where you take it. I'm always gonna kick your ass.
At long last. Up here, you two. Mark well this moment as I, Odeio, unveil to you the noble visage of he who will rule Japan forevermore!
I just stubbed my toe! Charlie horse!
Mine! All is...
Oh no, he's returning to Frog. Oh, hell yeah, this song's back. Oh my god, what is this thing? Okay, he's weak against, of course, gun. Resilient against most things, so I'll hit it with Phoenix Call. Yeah, we'll see about that. Okay, maybe not because you actually do have a lot of defense. Alright, let's see. What else could I try? Well, fire doesn't seem to do much. Maybe wind? Wow, so he's just gonna keep trying to do that attack.
How'll that feel?
And we're just gonna shoot you again. And we'll hit him with the Shuriken Barrage.
I never.
Resilient, but still did quite a lot of damage.
You do well to avoid this.
Wow, this honestly is kind of pathetic, which I guess makes sense for his character.
Fear the wind's fight.
Oh, there we go.
Good riddance. This land deserves better than a twisted tyrant who cares only for himself. Let alone one who forsakes his very humanity in the pursuit of power.
Wait a second. Oh, now what?
I knew they'd arrive with a bang. Though firing the cannons was a bit much. What's that? Who am I, you ask? I could have sworn I'd already told you. I'm Ryoma. Sakamoto Ryoma.
Sorry, not ringing the bell.
And out there, on that great black ship, are my comrades in arms. I'll tell you, some days I wonder whether this country will ever enjoy peace again. We fight and squabble for such petty reasons. In the end, no matter who seizes power, people being people will continue to kill one another.
Oh god, I think I just
Man's
realized
most singular, enduring trait is his capacity for hate.
if the character who Sakamoto Ryoma is who I think it is, then naming my ninja Kazuma Kiryu is actually probably the funniest coincidence in the world.
Nevertheless, I still believe it possible for us to overcome our nature and change this
I need to see
tired
real
state
quick.
of affairs.
Is it? Oh my! It is. Okay, so I honestly did not see this coming. But Yakuza Ishin is a game that takes place during the Edo period, but uses the characters from Yakuza. Sakamoto Ryoma is played by Kazuma Kiryu. Or at least it's like the character, and it's Kiryu's voice actor and such. And I named my character Kazuma Kiryu. I didn't think that was such a thing. I honestly did not plan this. And this is the greatest coincidence of the entire night. I can't believe that. I have to reiterate so much. I did not plan this. I did not know that this was Ryoma. But as soon as I heard the name, I was like, wait a second. My god.
For I have faith in Japan's future.
Maybe now that I've reunited these two, maybe we'll finally get Yakuza Ishin ported over here to the West. I mean, this game finally got a port, so if this game got a port, then hell, give me Ishin already.
Seems a waste for a man of your talents to remain a mere shinobi.
How would you
Might
like to come work for
consider
the
joining
Tojo
me in my
clan?
labors to serve the heavenly sun? It would be an honor to have you.
It would be an honor.
It would be an honor to serve.
You will. Splendid. Then tonight you shall enjoy a celebratory feast aboard our ship. The sun rises. Someday it shall rise over a Japan free of strife and conflict. Have faith, my friend, for I feel that day is near.
Damn it, I was actually gonna start playing For Faith. But then the music in the game started kicking in. I still can't believe that happened. I absolutely cannot believe it. What a way to end this era. Okay, actually, this might help. Alright, so let's see. It was Dai! I thought that was his voice! I thought he was in this game! So, if you don't know, Dai Tabuchi is the voice of one of the CEOs of Battalion Wars, Admiral Akira. And he has, like, one of the most recognizable voices. Like, he's also done work for, like, the Total War games. He's done work for let's see, what else did he do? Shit, I just closed it. Let's see. Yeah, he's done work for Total War. He's been a pretty big voice actor. He's done Red Solstice. He's done a podcast for Alien 3? Huh. He was in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is weird. But yeah, I've heard his voice so much that he's another one of those voice actors who's like, I know that voice anywhere. And I bet you anything, he is also the puppet master here. Because it really does sound like him. And the fact that he lent his voice work to this game kind of reinforces that theory. Wow, what a way to end off this era. I will admit, it started off pretty hard, especially because you were basically about as durable as a wet paper bag. But after realizing what I need to do the yokai fights and all that stuff, then I was like, you know what? It actually got a lot easier. And the final boss was kind of a joke. So far in terms of tiering the eras, I'm gonna put this above Caveman Times, but I'm gonna put it below Imperial China.
And so it was that the shinobi of the Emma clan.
Yep, that's Dai. Yes. Oh, there we go.
Succeeded in rescuing Sakamoto Ryoma from Ode Castle.
After killing 23 people, of course. Mission complete. Oh man, they stabbed the episode again. Why do I keep calling them episodes? Eras. So I actually wonder what happens if you do have a high body count in this, which, yeah, 23 people is a pretty high body count, but I mean, like, actively go out of your way to kill every follower of Oda in the castle. Alright, well, Edo Japan's done. Additional songs have been added. Additional entries have been added. Alright. Level 9, Kazuma Kiryu. I still can't believe that happened. So, all we got now is present day, the near future, distant future, and Cowboy Bang Bang times. And as much as I would love to jump into the Wild West tonight, because we had to start a lot later than normal, and because we're not going to be able... I know for a fact we're not going to be able to finish this episode. Here I go saying it again. Era. Before the cutoff time for tonight, and I usually like to just try to do a full era in a stream. We're probably going to have to do the Wild West next week. And I'm sorry that I had to push it back a week. It just, you know, the whole storm issue getting in the way and all. But still, had a blast playing through Edo Japan. But with that being said, all good things must come to an end. So let us go find ourselves a raid target. And I'll go over the schedule. If you weren't here for it yesterday. Let's see. I see Rez's group is streaming right now, but let's go see who else is streaming. It's a nice chill stream. We'll be sure to drop by next time when I can. Awesome. Always welcome to have you here. And actually, we can do this as well. if you would like to join the community Discord, you are more than welcome to. Let's go see, is there anybody streaming right now? Wow, nobody else is doing any stream promotions. Let's check here. Alright, I guess we can go raid Rez's group. Is Rez actually streaming right now?
Oh my god. What?
Yep, that's Rez. Alright, you know what? Let's go give Rez some love. Gonna go raid our good buddy Rez, who is a very fun to have mod for the channel. We're gonna go raid Rez with hashtag Go Ninja. Not to be confused with the Vanilla Ice song. Alright, folks. Like I said, that's going to do it for tonight. Schedule for the week. Tomorrow we're going to finish up Link's Awakening for the Switch and then do some of the new Mario Kart tracks that will be releasing tomorrow. And if we have time after that, we may do the Sea of Thieves update as well. I'll be having to update that during the day, but if we get everything done at a decent amount of time, then we will definitely jump into that tomorrow. Timeline for that will be around 8:30ish. Hopefully I actually do able to stick to a schedule this time and not have to put it off because of a storm. Friday, we'll do Yakuza 4 postgame, so if we don't do Sea of Thieves on Thursday and we do finish up the postgame stuff in Yakuza 4, then we can just do Sea of Thieves then. And Friday, of course, will be Stardew Saturday, but we will actually be doing it about 2 hours earlier than normal because I would like to get a lot more progress done, and also just to welcome more people to hop into it and see if the other mods want to take part in it some more. I got a couple things planned going into next week as well, and maybe something on Sunday, but I'll have to talk to Dragon about it. But yeah, it's been fun tonight. I'll see you all tomorrow for, I almost said Yakuza, Link's Awakening, and I'm out. Good night, everybody.